Well, this is a wonderful moment with the essay to the governor on entertainment. This is one man that we respect so much. He has touched so many lives. Sometimes I do ask if he has additional pay from the governor to touch life this much. Maybe this will be some of the questions the entertainment boss will answer for us today. Let's welcome the essay to the governor.
A wonderful morning. I don't know your time over there, but here in Akwa Ibom State, and it is morning. It's a wonderful privilege and honor for me to be with you this morning. You're welcome.
Thank you very much, boss. Sir, we have at least followed your activities in the entertainment world, and we have seen that you have done quite much. Sir, what would you like to talk about this entertainment industry as a whole in Akwa Ibom State?
Millions of people to talk about in Akwa Ibom State entertainment industry. But before I talk about the entertainment industry, let me start by giving credit to God Almighty that given me the opportunity for me to serve Akwa Ibom people, and most especially the entertainment industry in Akwa Ibom State, and give kudos to the pathfinder in Akwa Ibom State entertainment industry, His Excellency Mr. Udom Emmanuel. The reason I call him pathfinder because he is the first governor ever in the history of this state to appreciate entertainers to the point that he has given entertainers opportunity appointment to work in this administration. Yeah, so I give kudos to His Excellency the Governor of Akwa Ibom State for at least making us to be one of those people that contribute in this administration. So many things to talk about in Akwa Ibom State entertainment industry. But let me quick start by saying that when His Excellency gave me the appointment, and that was my first appointment was on 11 December 2015. I was not even deserved to be the executive governor on entertainment, but grace found me to be the executive governor. That's why when people see it physically, they may say, you don't have better, but spiritually, you realize I came again. And then I said, there's no I will run the entertainment industry alone. God gave me an idea for me to start what we call entertainment working committee. That has to do with leaders from their respective sectors in Akwa Ibom State entertainment industry. And before I came on board, people used to mention dance, comedy, music, movie as the only sector in the entertainment industry. I say no. We have up to 14 subsectors in Akwa Ibom State entertainment industry. If I want to count, I will start by counting dance, music, movie, even PMAN that has to do is a national body, but is also working with Akwa Ibom State entertainment industry, pageantry, model, fashion, band owners association. Band owners has to do with those that owns their own personal bands, and you realize that they employ so many people because one band owner employ nothing less than 10 people that play the band, so he ends up paying salary on almost 10 people, 10 families. And then we also have entertainment writers. You people belong and also as promoters, producers, marketers, so many subsectors in Akwa Ibom State entertainment industry. So we brought all the leaders from those sectors to constitute what we call entertainment working committee. Knowing so well that different people with different ideologies, they will come with their own concept, and then we push them. We did the inauguration. So after the inauguration, we put everything and then we move the vehicles. That's where we are.
Well, sir, you have said much, but sir, being the pioneer essay on entertainment, what are the challenges that you have faced in order to keep this policy?
Talking about challenges, I don't think I've faced any challenges because what I'm saying is normal in life.
Okay.
If someone don't talk about you number one, that means that you have not exist. I don't think that you are a living soul. And then talking about me, I mean I don't even see that as a challenges. And then I don't have any challenges because all the subsectors in the entertainment industry, they are aligned to work together with me. Collectively, we are working together. I don't have any challenge. If I need anything from His Excellency the Governor, because my duty with government and entertainers, I'm just a bridge between the entertainers and the government. Any challenges from the entertainment industry, I meet my boss, who happens to be the father of the entertainers in Akwa Ibom State, and then they solve problems. Challenges may be don't pay artists well. And I don't know if at all you asked me, there is a particular thing, those artist aspects that I would like to touch. So I will also use this medium to clear it, to make people to understand that you cannot be, maybe let me say, like Two-Face Idibia in terms of standard and stardom, and then we'll pay you like Sawilka. No. We pay Sawilka like Sawilka, we pay Two-Face like Two-Face, we pay. They do get my point. As simple as ABC.
Okay.
So I don't have any challenges in the Akwa Ibom State entertainment industry.
That is very good to hear that there is no challenge in Akwa Ibom State. In case you have been thinking that we have any challenge in Akwa Ibom entertainment industry, no. You have to change your perception about us right now. Please, sir, is there any government policy that the Akwa Ibom State have put as a policy to help the entertainers?
100%. So His Excellency, there are time more than 3 or 4 times. His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Mr. Udom Emmanuel, has reinstated that he will give Akwa Ibom State entertainers a free interest loan.
Wow.
We would have achieved that before this time, but because of the global pandemic that is affecting all the sectors in the world. And then apart from that, His Excellency has promised us a free, apart from free interest loan, Entertainment Village, which he has given me an instruction for me to meet with the Commissioner for Lands, and I met with him. He promised to allocate a plot of land for me so that the government can give us Entertainment Village. Apart from those two policies, 2 outstanding achievements or 2 outstanding promises by the state governor, His Excellency Mr. Udom Emmanuel. There are so many things, His Excellency the governor has promised to do it for Akwa Ibom State entertainers.
Okay, sir. Sir, you have said something about that. Let us also understand. You have received so many awards. Can you just touch some of the important awards based on your good deeds in the States?
So many, I cannot count the awards so far, but more than 100 has been given to me. Courtesy by Akwa Ibom State entertainers. So many from the educational sector, entertainment sector, religious sector, so many sectors, but let me start by thanking God for this one. Was given to me by the Marketers Association in Akwa Ibom State. Wow. They came to me, they came to this office, and then they were 100% happy, at least for me to work with marketers in Akwa Ibom State. That it has never happened in the history of this state. And then Grace Foundation Bible Church, from the religious angles. I have so many. I won't be able to count it. If I start counting it, I won't be able to finish it. So many awards has been given to me. So it's not easy, honestly speaking.
Okay, sir. So let's also look at this particular angle now. You have done a lot, like touching life. Is there any additional pay the governor gives to you in order to empower your people?
like additional from my own salary.
As in apart from your take-home pay, is there any other thing that the governor give? Because from our
let me quickly respond. You don't give because you have much.
Okay.
You give because there is a need for you to give. You don't give if you want to give because you have much. That means you will not give because there will be no time that you have much for you to give out to people. Sometimes I define leadership as a sacrifice.
Okay.
To me as a person, leadership is not all about building houses, getting married to a new wife, and driving costly cars. No, to me that is not leadership. Leadership is all about touching lives, sacrificing a little you have to make sure that other people feel the impact of you being alive. Number one thing that gives me happiness is seeing people around me happy. That is who I am.
Okay.
And that is all about it. So His Excellency, through the salary His Excellency has paid me, God blessed me to the point that I will take a little I have from the salary and also touch others. So you don't give because you don't have. You don't give because His Excellency has given me so much. Although He has given me so much, but giving is part of me. In short, my name is giving. So if you call me giving, you don't make any mistake. So giving, and let me shock you. Giving out to people, you don't do favor to those people.
Okay.
You are adding blessing to your personality, to your person. So giving out to people, you don't do favor to that people.
To that person.
I'm telling you nothing but the truth. So giving, I'm not giving because I have much. I'm giving. I can recall when I started with Tanakwa Unity far back 2009. I did not have enough. The first prize that we gave to the winners, I can recall my wife supported me for me to redeem that. So right from there, Rotary Community Football Competitions has been alive for past 10 years. So
wow.
if you want to take it from the angle of giving, you realize that when I start from the having money, you realize that when I started it, I did not even have money. But I have the passion, the zeal for me to reach out to my people. So giving is all about sacrifice.
Wow. Thank you very much, sir. In case you are still talking with the essay to the governor here in Akwa Ibom State, and he has mentioned his wife. Her birthday was just yesterday, sir.
My wife birthday was there before yesterday. Let me use this medium to say a very big thank you to those that appreciated my wife during her birthday. She is a wonderful woman. She's a mother. She's my sister, my number one supporter, my advisor. Sometimes I will do comedy and then my wife will tip in something. I can recall there's one comedy, I'm the initiator of that particular comedy. You can quote me any day, anytime, but anybody is free to use it so that you make money out of it. There's one comedy I have. That comedy, my wife used to call me Keke. I used to call my wife Napep. And then my wife used to call me baby boy. Once my wife called me baby boy, my son will run to our locations. I'm the initiator. I can recall when I put on that comedy, my wife used to call me Keke. I used to call her Keke Napep. My wife said that I should not include Keke Napep. It should be Keke Napep. So by the time she will call me Keke, I will call her Napep. So that particular one is a contribution. It's very good to marry a woman that will support you spiritually and physically. It's good to marry a woman that understands the nature of your job, which is very, very important. If you know that your wife don't encourage you, don't like the nature of their job, the kind of job that you're doing, to me, I don't think that you will progress in that particular job. So the kind of woman that God has given to me for 13 years, by next month, 24, 26 next month, will be 13 years in marriage.
Wow, that's
yes.
wonderful.
So for me, to be a married man with my kind of presence and then successfully, so I give kudos to God and glory to my wife, because it's one woman that tolerates me, understands me. You know the nature of our job, going back late, you leave the house very early, and then sometimes there will be a time we'll stay 3 days without meeting each other. It's very possible, because maybe if my wife is on night duty, before I came back to the house, my wife will now leave to her working place, and then before she return in the morning, and then I will off from the house. So all those things, understanding. So I used to advise my people, before you venture into marriage, make sure that you know the kind of woman and that you choose or God has given to you as a wife is very paramount, and it is very, very important. So, Odwale Sergeant, kudos to you. Wherever you are, I love you.
And we join in that same spirit to say happy birthday. All right, sir. Let's also look at your own personal policy as essay to the governor, to the entertainers.
Okay, before I talk about my own personal policy in entertainment industry, let me once again say a very big thank you to His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, for multiplying the entertainers in terms of essays from entertainment industry. A few days ago, he appointed my brother, my friend, a man who has been working together with me as a member of the Entertainment Working Committee, the former AGN chairman of Akwa Ibom State, Ima Uwala. We call him Ima Solution, very popular in Akwa Ibom State. His Excellency appointed him as a special assistant on talent on. So I really appreciate His Excellency, because we are now meeting with different ideas, different angles, and from there we move entertainment industry forward. My own policy in the Akwa Ibom State entertainment industry, let me start from 2016. We started by providing a platform for Akwa Ibom State entertainers, because it is one thing for you to have talent, but it's another thing for you it's another thing for you to have the platform for you to express it, to show to the world that you have that particular talent. And then our committee, we started with what we call Ibom Easter Fiesta to celebrate the restoration of our Lord Jesus Christ. And then that particular event is all about religious events that we give a gospel artist an opportunity for them to showcase their talent. Nothing less than 30 to 40 artists used to perform on that particular platform. In addition to that, we move further and then we organize what we call a Rise with the Dome concert to mark His Excellency here in office. We have done that for the past 4 years. We would have done that this year, but because of the global pandemic, we wouldn't achieve that. And then we also create a platform for Akwa Ibom artists by organizing Ibom Unity Concert to mark Akwa Ibom anniversary, and then we have done that for the past 4 years also. And then let me also shock you. One of the achievements that I will be very happy about, and I will thank His Excellency so much, is giving indigenous artists an opportunity for them to perform. I can recall when we were celebrating Akwa Ibom at 30, I can recall very well that over 100 indigenous artists were performing in different events. And then over 30 indigenous artists were performing at Akwa Ibom State International Stadium during the celebration. Even the calisthenics dance that took place, almost 470 dancers were involved, and 100% were Akwa Ibom indigenous. So, and then even we have State Bank, where you realize that 80%, even 90% will be Akwa Ibom artists. Any state event is all about Akwa Ibom artists. We have never had it good, this good before in the history of Akwa Ibom State. So His Excellency instructed me, warned me, gave me instruction for me to make sure that we use the Akwa Ibom artists. If I want to mention names of artists in Akwa Ibom State that His Excellency the Governor has touched lives positively, you will be surprised, but I will not mention it for security purpose, so that you know all about it. In addition to that, in His Excellency first time, I can recall that His Excellency the Governor appointed almost 8 indigenous Akwa Ibom artists to work with him as a special assistant in Yedon, that just reappointed as a SA on tourism, and also a brother Imeli Shabumo Okon Lagos was a SA in His Excellency first time, and William, the former vice chairman of Mbarenin, and also the immediate past essay was His Excellency's essay during the first term. And then my humble servitor, Akwa Ibom, also my brother, my friend Moses Armstrong was an essay project monitoring agriculture. My twin brother that happens to be godfather Ugo, who is also the two-term essay in James, also known as Utoto, also returning essay, and in Imbang. So the governor of Akwa Ibom State has done extremely well, 100% good with Akwa Ibom State entertainers. If government don't touch our life, don't kill the government. It is not easy for a single individual or a government to touch everybody at the same time. Just pray for the government. That's what the scripture says. Now let me go back to my policies. Now after having templates for those entertainment activities in Akwa Ibom State, our entertainment working committee came out with a very knowledgeable concept, knowledgeable ideas that has to do with entertainment industry 100%. Akwa Ibom Superstar. We have started Akwa Ibom Superstar plans almost 20% before we witnessed the global pandemic, the COVID-19 that is disturbing almost all the nations now. So apart from that, we could have done that so far. Akwa Ibom Superstar has to do with talent song. When we started it, we did not have essay on talent song. So now we will partner with the essay on talent song to make sure that we achieve Akwa Ibom Superstar. The billboards are almost everywhere, and then the publicity. We have gone almost 20 to 30% in terms of Akwa Ibom Superstar. We have not done that ever in the history of this state. We have never witnessed what we call entertainment award night. Okay. It is a must that we must do it to appreciate what we have here in Akwa Ibom State. Our sponsors, our partners, our patrons, our lovers, entertainment-friendly commissioners, entertainment-friendly governors, those that supported us in Akwa Ibom State entertainment industry. We must organize an award night, at least to appreciate them by telling God, thank you. And this year, when I received my appointment letter in November last year, I started this year with entertainers around table, where we organized all the entertainers. We brought out 10 entertainer stakeholders from their perspective sectors, and then we had that event at MG Motel, and then we brainstormed. We came up with a beautiful ideas. Those people came up with their problems, what they are facing from their different sectors, and then they presented it to me. And then I did my best during that time to make sure that we gave opportunity to all the sectors to present their challenges, and then I do my best by submitting them to His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State.
Thank you very much. Sir, you have said much, and we want to really appreciate. In fact, if you have any question, maybe you will drop.
Ask me a question, I'm here to talk. You will ask me about the artists of Akwa Ibom State.
Sure. All right, maybe if you have any comments, you will drop it right in our box there, and maybe the essay will also have a time to touch most of the questions. Sir, let them also understand, what are your plans towards the rural and upcoming artists? What are we planning to touch?
From the Superstar, we will be able to achieve more from the rural area, because through the Superstar, as I said earlier on, that I will partner with the Office of the Essay to Governor on Talent to make sure that we will have what we call entertainment tour to the 10 federal constituencies that make up Akwa Ibom State, to see how we can touch those who don't have opportunity to move down to you to be part of the entertainment activities. And then trusting God that the Essay on Talent on Ima Uwala will do his best to make sure that he touch that lives, because anything that has to do with talents, he has to do with Ima Uwala. So, my brother, let me shock you. Before, we have nothing less than 3 to 5 stars from Akwa Ibom State, basically from the music sector. Yes, because we have so much talent. It is our responsibility and our duty for us to make sure that we promote them, project them, protect them, and also guide them. Negatively, from maybe online, wherever platform you have data to do so. Let criticisms be constructive. I keep on telling people, there is how you can advise me with respect, and then I will appreciate you, and then will now work under your advice. But there's way you can advise me to insult my personality or to embarrass me. My brother, there's no so I will fall out.
It's true.
So if you want to criticize Utang Akwa Ibom entertainment industry, you have 100% right to criticize me. But let your criticisms has to do with respect. Two types of criticisms: the one constructive and the one that is not constructive. The one that is not constructive is instead of you to target the issues, and then you insult the personality, maybe verbally or otherwise. So if you want to criticize me, let it be something that will bring glory to our industry, not to damage or tarnish the image of this industry.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, let the artist also know, apart from the just mentioned Superstar a program that you are embarking on, is there any other schedule of programs you have for the year?
Yes, this particular year, after the Akwa Ibom Talent, Akwa Ibom Superstar, I said it earlier on that we will organize entertainment award night where the Akwa Ibom artists will have a platform for them to showcase their talents. My responsibility is for me to give Akwa Ibom artists a platform for them to showcase. Millions of them have talent, but they don't have platform. That's why God has used us to create so many platforms so far, so good. And then let me also give kudos to the Commissioner for Culture and Tourism, who came up with such a knowledgeable ideas that has to do with Ibom Christmas Village. And last year, through other events, I can recall that we recorded more than 270 something artists, Akwa Ibom artists that were performing because the event was almost 81. Yes. And so through that platform, Akwa Ibom artists will also have more platforms for them to showcase their talents. As I said earlier on, when we celebrate Akwa Ibom Day this particular year, if the global pandemic will allow us to, the COVID-19 will allow us to do it. And then we will do the 5th edition of Ibom Unity Concert. And then that one will not be only at Ibom Plaza. We will take it across the 3 senatorial districts in Akwa Ibom, so that other people from the rural area can also feel the impact of these administrations.
Thank you very much, sir. You are still on to the essay on entertainment to the governor of Akwa Ibom State. Let him give us the final say and the advice to our youth on our rural and even urban areas.
It's not a final word. I still have much to talk about. I will talk about my personal achievement, apart from the angle of entertainment. Okay. Let me talk about myself. My name is David Sergeant Utang Akwa Ibom. I'm from a very good village, a very nice village, Afarafort, in Uyo local government area, Akwa Ibom State. I can recall that's where I did my primary school. I moved to community secondary school, Ikora Kubo. I did secondary school. I moved to Akwa Ibom State Polytechnic, Ikora Surua, where I discipline journalism as a course, one of the courses I prefer so much. I had my ND, I had my HND. I graduated, that was 2018, but my convocation took place on 2019. By the special grace of God, I'm planning to go further in terms of academic, because knowledge is power. And then we have done empowerment, Utang Akwa Ibom empowerment programs We have done the first edition, the second edition, the third edition, the fourth edition. And my brother Enabel Abraham will be in a very better position as a media person from that committee.
That uncle. Okay.
Yes, to throw more light on that particular event. You may ask me a very simple question: where do you have money to achieve all those things? As I said earlier on, when you have the passion, the zeal for you to give out to people, you do it. And then I can tell you authoritatively that through that particular event, people have learn their own trades and then have their own shop or offices to do their personal business, where they employ so many people. We produce people to do laundry job, fashion designers, so many people, panel beaters, so many people from the Uta Kwebo Empowerment programs and the Uta Community Cup. This year will be the 11th edition. It is not easy to be consistent. Don't allow anybody to deceive you for you to do a particular thing, changing from 11 years. But we give God the glory, and then we give kudos to His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom. So there are so many things people don't know about me. I've been essay to the former chapter chairman of Uyo. So this essay of a thing, it seems to me that the thing is running in my
blood.
In my blood. I've been essay on media and publicity to the former chairman of Uyo, Honorable Ekerete Ekwenyan, one man I respect so much, irrespective of any political differences. And then I'm now serving His Excellency the Governor as a two-term. Is to be a two-term is not easy. So kudos to His Excellency. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, entertainers. And then before I leave, let me use this medium to say that there is an entertainment industry in Akwa Ibom State, and then God has used the entertainment industry to touch so many lives positively. And then I don't want to count what His Excellency has done for entertainers. I don't want to tell the people that His Excellency has given entertainers figures up to 10 people or more than that, or empower them, maybe 5 million now for them to shoot movies or have a good band. I don't want to mention that for security purpose. I don't want to tell people that this same government paid people 1 million naira for performance. I don't want to mention that because you did not ask me to talk about that. I don't want to let you know that this is the only industry that you will pay artists 500,000 and they will not tell the next artist. This is the only industry that you will assist someone with 100,000 naira your personal money, and then they will accuse you that His Excellency has given 1 million naira for that empowerment, but you refuse to. This is the one industry that if you want to listen to people, you will not go further. So to me as a person, I don't give a damn to what people said about me. I don't have enemy in the Akwa Ibom State entertainment industry. Everybody, all the entertainers are my people, and I love them so much. And I continue to love them. After my tenure 2023, after His Excellency tenure 2023, I will continue. By 2023, I don't want to be as entertainment again. So God will bless another one with that particular office. But we'll continue to support every single individual that contributed in one way or the other in Akwa Ibom State entertainment industry. I love you so much. I love supporting His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom. With my force and my force, we join the two forces together to push the entertainment industry to your expectation. Thank you, and God bless you all.
All right, thank you very much, my viewers, and you have heard it all. Maybe we have not asked the particular questions you have been hungry to ask. Maybe you will drop that in our email box. Maybe we will throw that, and I believe very well because he's a man that like to share what he knows with everybody. God bless you. Watch out on our next edition. God bless you.